My name is Danny Pullman, and I'm going to be teaching you how to allow an urge without giving into it. So, what most of us do when we have an urge is it's a really uncomfortable feeling. We don't like it, so we resist, avoid, or react to it. All this does is it perpetuates the urge. It adds this extra layer of uncomfortable feelings on top of the urge. We end up feeling helpless and powerless a lot of times, and even more likely to give in to the urge eventually. So don't feel bad about this. It's natural, it's what you've been taught, but I'm going to offer you another way. So, an urge is like a toddler in a grocery store. You're with your kid in the store, they want the candy, so they start crying for it. If you reward them with the candy, then they're going to cry more whenever they want candy and louder more frequently. Alternatively, if you don't give them the candy, let the cry happen, over time, they're going to cry less frequently and less intensely because they realize the crying doesn't work, doesn't get them the candy. It's the same thing with your brain. You want to train your brain with your urges. So when you have an urge, first thing you want to do, give it permission to be there. Next, don't make it mean that there's something wrong with you. Make it mean that there's something right with you. Sit with it and don't reward it. What you want to do is ask yourself, where do I notice it in my body? And describe it in detail to yourself. What's going on? Write it down is really helpful. I recommend breathing deeply while doing this and being in a place where you can really focus. What you'll notice when you do this is four things. Nothing bad is going to happen from the urge being there. Number two, it's just a vibration in your body that comes from a thought, nothing more. Number three, you can actually metabolize an urge and it will pass. And number four, the more you do this, the less frequent and less intense the urge will become.